And we are back with more Bloodborne. Last time we left off, we've actually made progress along the main story of the game. So, we've went to Burningworth, through the Forbidden Woods, and we jumped in the lake, fought a spider, saw the potential birth of a new old god, maybe, question mark. And now we hear crying in the sky, old great one avatar thingamajigs are in the city, and do want to say, it's all come apart in terms of reality, but if I had to take a guess, we're probably approaching endgame. Where am I? Ah yes, here we are. This is actually basically a good thing here. So, in the name of progress, and with the power of editing at my hand, what I shall now proceed to do is I am going to beat this conehead of mine against Ludwig until he falls. We will get through this. But I will not be dragging you viewers through round after round after round after round of more failure, because you've already had to suffer through that a tiny bit with the constant reattempts in some of the previous recordings. But yeah, I don't want a repeat of was it Celia, the Squalid Queen from Dark Souls 2? The boss that basically took an entire recording session to down. To say nothing of I didn't have to grind health potions while doing that. So yes, what I will now be doing is there's going to be a cut here coming up. And when that cut happens, that attempt that you see me doing will be the attempt where I actually took down Ludwig. So you will get to see the full battle, where I win. Who knows with what weapon, because I'll probably be swapping out a lot of stuff. In fact, you know what? There was a comment on a previous video about how I was doing pretty good with the Armadillo arm, whatever it was. So yeah, we can try that one too. We can try all the things. In fact, why do I have Executioner's gloves equipped? Let me get my tentacle out. There we go. And yeah, so there'll be an edit coming up, and after the edit, you will get to see the full boss fight where I eventually succeed. Either that or I lose my entire mind and we give up on the DLC completely. Unlikely, but always hedge your bets. But alright, here comes the edit coming up in 3, 2, 1. Alright, yet again. We've yet to restock on Blood Vials, we've yet to need to repair, we've yet to restock on bullets. But been quite a few learning deaths here. But getting it down, at least for Phase 1. Phase 2, basically, it's still, like, trying to get there. In Phase 1, like, just now, the death that led me to where I was me dodging a leap and then him immediately jumping back up and then slamming down. I'm like, oh, yeah, got hit by that. And I wasn't basically at max health. That's at like 70, 80, but still killed me. Although I think he actually might have done the horse stomp on me too, but I don't know if I was dead by then. Big thing is learning and not to be greedy. I know better than to be closer there. Pace here. There we are, I was able to bait that out. Oh, I hate this move so much. get in. That was about. Nice. Alright, good. Alright, good. That's what I wanted to bait out of him, honestly, because I wanted to heal. Slam! 2, 3, heal. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Good. 2. Yes! I knew I could do it. Guidance! Yay! Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Whew. Whew, spicy fight. Spicy fight. Oh, his head. Wait, actually, let's pop the lantern first. Okay, what up? Alas, poor Ludwig.
Tell me, good hunter of the church, have you seen the light? Are my church hunters the honorable Spartans? I hoped they would be.
I mean, one of them made it his quest to kill the vampire queen, and he grinded her to a fine paste. So yes.
Ah, good. That is a relief. To know I did not suffer such denigration for nothing. Thank you kindly. Now I may sleep in peace. Even in this darkest of nights, I see the moonlight.
Rest well, my worthy opponent. Rest well. Holy moonlight sword, ooh. Okay. Ah, boy. Coming off that adrenaline right now. But alright, let's go back to the dream. Yeah, I figure basically we've cleared the path now, so we can probably tap a bit more into the game. Hopefully I don't accidentally beat the game, and then in New Game Plus have to do the DLC again. That would not be great. Oh yeah, I can't remember if I talked to her since the whole baby elder god thing.
Welcome. What is it you...
I vaguely think I did, but let's find out.
Good hunter. Your presence somehow soothes.
Okay, repeat
I
dialogue.
sense the ancient echoes. They course your veins. Farewell, good... May you...
Okay, let's go ahead and repair our equipment. I have yet to have to repair it during all those times. Okay, repair. Yeah, you know what? Not too bad. Not too bad indeed. And I don't think we can fortify anything, right? Yeah. Oh. No. I think my next priority is to get the Tonitrus to +9, because I want to find out if +9's actually the end. Because some of the previous games, +9 was kind of, I think, either the end or the end only for boss weapons or something. Can we buy anything from these guys now that we beat Ludwig? Nope. Okay. Down here. Okay, you guys got anything for me? Anything new? Oh yeah, never did buy the piercing rifle. Been a bit curious about that. Okay, so yeah, we can buy another Holy Moonlight Sword, but I believe we currently have Holy Moonlight Sword. Yeah, the piercing rifle, I don't think it does... Yeah, it causes perforation. Yeah, I can't tell if this is supposed to be good for... Yeah, like designed for hunting on narrow streets, so like... Assumedly it goes through a crowd, and it's not that it applies like some sort of like damage over time. Oh yeah, I never did buy the Tomb Prospector garb. Yep, still part of the Healing Church attire. I don't know if I read this actually, so we're going to read it here real quick. Attire of the Tomb Prospector to explore the old labyrinth on behalf of the Healing Church. The Healing Church traces its roots to Bringenworth, and is therefore aware of the rune's true importance. They contain much more than mere hunter trinkets. Indeed, they hide the very secrets of the old Great Ones, sought after by those with the insight to imagine greatness. Okay, what we'll do... Actually... Oh, wow. I barely tapped into my supply when fighting Ludwig all those times. It wasn't that many. I think my total ended up count being maybe about like 15 goes. So, let's see. Yeah, I think that's about an hour and a half from when I started this video recording to you guys only seeing the one, and yeah, now we are less than even 20 minutes into the recording. We're not even at 10 minutes into the recording. What a bargain for you guys watching. Though again, I think it's important sometimes to see the full learning process. Sometimes it's good to know all the pain that went into a victory.
Welcome. What is it? Very well.
Okay, let's first... Yeah, give Marcane... Oh, down to 2,000. Woo. In hindsight, it's like, should I keep putting into Arcane? We did get a new Arcane thing that we haven't been able to equip yet, because I think it was 25. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in Arcane.
Farewell, good hunt. May you...
Alright. Inventory. I just want to double check what that actual spell was that I can't use yet. Oh yeah, that tiny Tonitrus. 25. Oh yeah. And what I was a bit curious about... Well, no. What we'll do is let's progress a bit more in the story. If I can remember, which one was that? Huh. Boy. Oh no. It's like, oh no, I don't remember. Oh no, it should be around here, because... Might be Yargle Chapel. I think. Yes. Let's go ahead and find out if this is actually where we are. I figure we'll push a bit more into the main game, but again, it's tenuous, because I don't want to beat the game. Especially now that we've opened up the further into the DLC. We also still need to take care of at least one of the Chalice Dungeons, and that was the Ailing Lauren Chalice Dungeon, I want to say. That's the one that my soul's living friend is just like, he's concerned about me getting spoiled, so he's just like, look, you're looking for a weapon, there's a weapon in that one, but then ignore the others until you kind of like roughly beat the game. Yeah, missed out on that guy, oh well. Oop. Yeah, I think... Yeah, okay, the fact that all of them are facing the other way indicates I'm going the correct way by going this way. Although there is a question of, am I missing anything important by kind of zooming through the story? Well, I mean, I guess this is video 13 of the series so far. Is that slarping sound him? Okay, more blood summon stuff. Oh, okay, that's a gunner. Man, I keep hearing the bell. And I know from the Chalice Dungeons that the bell person is probably the person summoning. But I'm wondering if, like, they're gonna be the boss, honestly, because... like, we are just running a gauntlet of, like, perpetual summons here. Okay, I'm trying to think. I mean, I think probably Beast Cutter is where it's at for right now. Although... yeah, no, come on. We wanna... there we go. Frenzy of Cold Blood. We can't linger too long fighting. But it's also dangerous to, like, progress while fighting as well. Okay, before those guys get... oh, here we are. Oh, it just dispelled their, like, bloodless. Should drop anything good? Not more like Quicksilver Bullets. We should take a vial. Hello. Ooh, 8 Blood Vials. I have the feeling that I'm coming up on a boss, aren't I? Oh. Well. Ain't that confusing. Oh, here's that frickin' bell. Nightmarish rituals crave a newborn. Find one and silence its harrowing cry. Okay, so to complete whatever dark ritual's about to occur, it wants us to kill this, like, newborn elder god. Okay, I'm also gonna bash this bell. Oh, what? Huh. Okay. I mean, that seems like the way forward. Why are those wheels colored funnily? Also, I'm very confused because this looks like where we were before, but our previous lamp is gone. Because I really can't tell who they are in the gloom. Yeah, I wonder if the previous, like, warp points can actually vanish. See, I mean, down there should be that, and this is where I got dragged to initially. Okay, well, ain't that disturbing. Hello. Whatever you are. Stand back here. Twin Bloodstone Shard, I would gladly take that. Especially in hindsight, now that we have that, new weapon. Madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon, uncover their secrets. Man, I'm really confused. Like, is this just a duplicate of the previous place, then? Because, like, yeah, item down there. And, it's one of the bagmen. Oh, bloodstone chunks. Curiouser and curiouser. I'm also not certain if I should... like... should I go out the main door? Should I go out one of the side doors so I can actually close that? I mean, I assume I can close it because I opened it before, right? It was, yeah, shut door. Nothing that way. Yes, I guess maybe the old teleport point's, like, vanished? Oop! Ouch. Okay, I don't know how this situation has happened here, but I don't like it. Wow. I should have shut the door. I do wonder how effective they would be at opening a door. Part of that was also me panicking. I think if I switched to the beast cutter and started, like, doing the wide swaths, I could have maybe gotten some damage while doing a retreat. Okay, I guess just repeat through here. Although I'm tempted just to run right through. Good. Man, less good that I had to use a keel, but whatever. Good old sappy stick. Alright, now another question arises. Is my blood downstairs, or does one of these guys, like, absorb it? Yeah, a bit curious here. Okay, so he was always in this direction, but we'll go down and check to see if our blood might be English might not be in the cell. Okay, ideally if I don't die to this guy. That was a bit sloppy of me, but I thought I could get the initial attack in. Okay, there's our blood at least. And more twin bloodstone shards. Okay, well, how should we go about this? Well, I think heal. Yeah, let's have tentacles at the ready. Oh, slam, stab, tonitrus. Whew. Ah, that didn't work somehow. One down. Okay, Madman's knowledge. Okay, ouch. Pokey stick. Okay, need a bit of room here. Ouch, ouch. Ouch. Whew. Okay, claw mark. And many bullets. We used up quite a bit of our healing vials there, but I think that means the main room is clear. So, hooray for small miracles. Now the question, though, is there a, like, lantern up ahead we can use? I'd be tempted to look in the jails normally, but, given the work we just had to put in... Oh, I only just now realized that this thing up here is our previous lantern. They took the lantern away. But okay, so that's all the gang up here. Yep, don't see anyone else around. wow, okay. Pig has seen better days. You can even call that a pig anymore. Beast Hunter Stamp Blood Gem. I should top off just in case. Behold, a pale blood sky. This isn't a trap, is it? Come on, do a shot. There we go. Bullets? No. Okay, but there's new items in the streets now, though. Hello, Bell Lady. Okay, Quicksilver Bullets. It's like I could try some fancy navigation, but maybe not best to do that. I'm also trying to think if I should go up the street or down the street. I'd figure, like, just gotta kind of pay attention to... Hello, good sir. Alright, good. We have so much blood. Alright, I might regret this. Okay, no. Okay, it does do damage if I touch it. Basically a fancy bonfire. I can't remember if that door was closed before or whether I opened it. But it's almost too open right now, and... Huh, I don't remember this giant line of salt. Okay, I guess let's go up street. Which, at that point... be scud to take down the giant pseudo pig things. I wonder if the big things hit the candles if they also burn, or whether they gain, like, superpowers. I can't even tell if it's looking my way or not. Okay, bloodstone chunks. That's what we need to eventually upgrade Tonitrus to +9. That thing not to do something. Okay, didn't actually, like, stop rocking, but didn't, like, blow anything up there. Good. I'm more than fine picking them off one at a time. Okay, didn't expect them to do that much damage, though. Ugh. was not actually dead yet. Okay, these hunters damn blood gemstone. We really should probably retreat. Especially now that we're out of healing. I'll prep the Bolt Hunter's Mark, but not use it. And I take it this wall won't magically come down? Alright. So, okay, so yeah, the other direction is the correct direction. There's also something to be said of, like, if we were to... Okay, this is the main chapel here, so this is the back street. Would we always take this to avoid those 3 hunters if need be? Or is this a trap? Because I don't trust these stray wheels. Okay, seems fine. Dang vandals moving my lantern. Oh wait, no, that's that way. But if we go down, and then to the left of the other door that we had opened up from that one passage. So I'm kind of curious about if anything moves that direction. Oop, hello. Okay, did not take too much damage, thankfully. Oh, an item over that way. Probably hunters in this particular little street, if any. Okay, I'm not seeing any new item respawns. My thinking right now is explore the rest of, like, this back room here before the Dark Beast. And then we can use the Hunter's Mark, go back, level up, and go the proper path. Being very careful not to get ambushed, though. Because it's quiet. Almost too quiet. Okay, bloodstone chunk. And okay, yeah, there's a previous lantern still intact, so that one's not vandalized. Ugh, we have so much blood and no healing. And yet I still feel so compelled just to take a peek. What's around the corner? Because if it's a lantern, then that's awesome. We don't need to actually run through this anymore. But technically, what we need to run through isn't exactly like a whole lot. Alright. All these grotesque statues everywhere. Yeah, let's just take a peek. A itsy bitsy teensy tiny peek through these doors. Oh, and also, this door seems more prominent now. Is it an actual door? No. Me seeing things where there are nothing. Where there is nothing? Are nothing? Shall be nothing? Okay, I don't see a lantern, so yeah. Alright, back to the dream. I think we can level up a whole 1 time. Woo! But we did get more blood chunk, which Oh yeah, I was like, where am I? I forgot, this actually doesn't send me back to the dream, it sends me back to the last lantern. Man, I'm still coming off of that Ludwig victory. It's like, that was so nice finally get that out of the way. Alright. Double checking. Tiny Tonatress is 25, right? That is our current goal. Re-verify that. Yeah, 25.
Welcome. What is it?
Alright, channel.
Let me.
Boom.
Farewell, may you.
And then, let's buy that last armor piece here. Just because I like to have completion on the armor set, since you don't need to invest in them. Meaning, flexibility is nice, just in case we ever hit anything that's like too hard. Oh, we can. Here we go. Tonatress plus 9 time. Okay, so we go past plus 9, so now we need blood rocks. And okay, we're one bloodstone chunk away from getting Beast Cutter upgraded. And then I'd probably actually do the Lost Boom Hammer next. Although, that does remind me. Let's go ahead and, real quick, check out that, yeah, the Holy Moonlight Sword that we got from Ludwig. Okay, make sure our little practice garden is empty beyond the messengers over there. Go, go! Alright. Swing, swing, oh. Swing, swing, swing. Heavy. Okay, stab. Leap. Oh, that's a cool transformation. Nice. Now what I wonder though... Okay, yeah, 250 durability, so... The slashes like this, those do not consume durability. Because we had a few items like that in Dark Souls 2, I want to say, that consumed durability on, like, the cool special thing they did. Is that shooting a shockwave, or is this like a media shockwave? Okay, it looks like a media shockwave. So the question then becomes, why would you ever not have it in holy mode? Holy Moonlight Sword, an arcane sword discovered long ago by Ludwig. When blue moonlight dances around the sword, and it channels the abyssal cosmos, its great blade will hurl a shadowy light wave. The Holy Moonlight Sword is synonymous with Ludwig, the Holy Blade, but few have ever set eyes on the Great Blade, and whatever guidance it has to offer, it seems to be of a very private, elusive sort. Okay. So if I had to take a guess, it probably swaps between arcane damage and regular damage, depending on the mode. Like, this is probably all arcane damage, and this is probably all physical. They say nothing of this being two-hander, and this being single-hander. Yeah, it might be worth investing in to upgrade this particular blade. Maybe as a pseudo replacement for the Amagadabdabda arm. Because Amagadabdabda arm is there because we need holy damage. But this would be a nice source of holy damage. And it just has a cool factor going on. Can't ignore the swag. But okay, let's see here. Wait, no, that's not what I was doing. We are not about to go into battle with a unupgraded weapon, regardless of how cool it is. And okay, we can't buy a bloodstone shard, sadly. Yeah, let's buy 2 of that, just to cap off our blood spending here. Oh! Oh, wait. My bullets are low. Does Ludwig's Holy Sword actually take bullets? It does! That is good to know. So there is a drawback. It's a minor drawback, but still a notable one nonetheless. And this is not the right teleport point. Okay, I think it's, yep, back to the chapel. We might be able to see from up here on the balcony if the 300 dudes respawned or not. We can also take the side door out, so we'll probably take the side door out, kill the giant bone guy in the street, and then we're clear to get to the part that's actual progression. Okay, so those hunters stay dead, thankfully. I'm glad these giant guys aren't trying to grab me. Bullets? No. Plus 9 Tonatress, go! Hand. There we go. Got our health back there. I totally can't remember if I repaired. Okay. Either repaired or I didn't use that much durability on Tonatress to begin with. Okay. These guys out of the way, we can just walk out the front door. I say cautiously and hesitantly to make sure that I do not tempt fate with another different surprise. And hopefully I'm not missing anything by not going back to older places here, but then I go back to the chapel in the last recording, so, you know, something. It's something. Why did the bell sound like it was coming from, like, over here? Okay, so the skull guys can kind of like vomit at me. Goodbye. Alright, Mr. Gunman. You have my attention. Chop, 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 chop. Oh. He got me good. I'll give that dog man flesh thing question mark credit. That I never got the Rosmarinius. Okay. Let's see if we can't get this guy finally here. Alright, bloodstone chunk. Love to see it. That means we can upgrade a beast cutter soon-ish. Blood Vial. Oh yeah, this guy here, lest we get ambushed. Okay, no item. Good, good. Alright, back to Beast Cutter. Down here we go. Alright. Let's prep to take down the one giant skeleton pile here. And reposition yourself. Yeah, thankfully it's not too bad of a death, which is why I was hesitant about teleporting previously, but the encounters are still deadly enough where I shouldn't underestimate things. I do wish I knew where that bell was coming from. It sounds so much like it's coming from that wall. A damp gemstone of some sort. Okay, 2 bloodstone shards. Good, good. Okay, I'm assuming that's the weird blood vomit being vomited at me. Okay, frenzied cold blood. Let's stick to the high ground for a tiny bit here. What the? Oh. Yeah, the weird resurrection magic. No, they take 3 bullets, though. Okay, more blood vials. How creepy. There we go. Down. Okay, bloodstone shards, blood gemstone. Did the gunner man come back alive? Nope. So creepy. Hello again. Goodbye again. Ah, oh, definitely give me any more bullets. What about this way? Is the bell building up here, perhaps? Ooh. Color me intrigued. Inspect bath. Yes. Oh! Yes? Okay, so it's a teleport of sorts. I might be in an area overlooking where I just was, but maybe not. I'm very confused. Ooh, alright, well. I hear crows. Oh, okay. Well, this elevator is a one... Now, ain't this tempting? There's a perfect stairway to lead me all the way down. Okay, the giant thing's on the building and not on the moon. Alright, good, good. Also, I'm paranoid. We're gonna pop a heal, and we will follow... Whoop, no, actually, let's make sure we explore every mini floor here. Make sure there's no treasure that we'll miss. Where is this? Also, this is usable, right? Okay. Oh, and it goes right past where we entered in from. Oh, hello. Okay, Blood Vial. You're not a friendly. It seems vaguely familiar. I'm getting nostalgic flashbacks. But now the question is, where is this in the grand scheme of everything else? Are we near another lantern? Are we near the Yarnum Hidden Village lantern? Yes, I remember this. Yeah. Oh, yep. You shoot me in the knees constantly. And yep, here's a lantern. Good, good, good. Okay. So we've opened up a shortcut, so now whenever we need to go back, we head to the Yarnum Village point and not to the... Oh, these guys came back. And not to the, oh, and that guy came back too. The Yarnum Chapel one. And let's try to stick to, the good stuff here. There we go. Makes sense they could have respawned. Hello, free bloodstone shards. Excellent. Chunks, the best type. Well, for right now. Sneaky, sneaky. I enjoy the human limb sticking out. Doing bloodstone shards. Bloodstone chunk. No stones yet, I'm noticing. Okay, there was another path around here, right? Nah, okay, I think I was mistaking it for that over there. And we cannot easily get over there from here. Nope, nope, nope. I guess let's teleport back. I assume this is a back and forth teleport, but it might be more complicated than that. Oh, alright. You get the stick. There we are. And where is this? Is this where I entered in from? I want to be like, aha, it was, but I don't think it actually is. Okay, so that wasn't the earlier bell ringing I heard. I can assumedly jump off here, but I do not want to do that. Where is all the evil sing-song whispering coming from? Wait. Here we go. Boy, I wish I knew where I was, but I do not. And the whispering's getting stronger. Okay. Madman's knowledge. I'd like to get over that way without alerting a horde of enemies. That is one thing for us to keep in note, is that we don't have a good retreating point. Okay, I see. So that whispering is probably a boss arena of sorts. You know what? Sure. And I think I'll also... It's wasteful, but yeah, I'm gonna top off. Hello, Defector Antal. In fact, didn't I kill you? Weren't you the person I, like, literally killed in the chapel? Cutscene time? That's a lot of summoners. The moon is linking. It's a corpse amalgamation. I expected it to be more like an older god thing, but maybe one and the same? The One Reborn. I don't have my atomic fix out. Thankfully the fireballs aren't worth too much. good chunk of damage. We don't need to, but just to seal the deal. I do like the design. It's like half kind of two-headed homing face. Your one reborn is dead, ladies. Stop throwing fireballs at me. The Yellow Backstone 3. That's a good chunk of blood there. Oh, it is a chalice ritual ingredient. I did not expect that. Special material used in a holy chalice ritual. Special body parts collected by the Healing Church. What was this gruesome bait used to lure? The additional rite. A rotted offering beckons ungodly forces. Normally terrifying things, but also worthy prey for a special hunt. Thought I heard crying just now, so maybe that wasn't the giant baby? And after all, the moon is unchanged. No. 80,000 blood means that we should go back, though. I do wonder if Doll will have anything new to say. I wonder if the end thing's gonna be like, there's actually like multiple Elder Gods kind of playing off each other. Like one being more like arcane, astral-based, and one being more blood-based. I mean, again, I'm thinking like Eternal Darkness, where you had like Tuga, I think, basically it was like, you know, blood, meat, and gore. And then you had... I was gonna say Zalatoth. I'm like, no, that's the World of Warcraft villain currently. The other two, Ulioth. Ulioth, basically the arcane, like, dimension one. And then the sanity one, which was, I was gonna say Zalatoth again. Oh boy. Something along those lines. Something.
Welcome home. What is it?
Alright.
Very well.
Channel. Ah, we actually can get two in. Nice.
Good hunter. Your presence
repeat
somehow
dialogue.
soothed. I sense. Farewell, may.
Okay, let's see here. Wait, what was I looking for? There was a reason I came in here, because I'm like, I forgot to look at something, and, wow. What was it? Oh, yeah, we got basically that one, was it Beast? No, it wasn't Beast. We got something from one of the three dudes that we killed in the cathedral. Oh, yeah, but this basically we got from maybe a Ludwig? Guidance, a Carol rune discovered by the old hunter Ludwig, along with the Holy Moonlight Sword. Boosts amount of life recovered by rallying. When Ludwig closed his eyes, he saw darkness, or perhaps nothingness, and that is where he discovered the tiny beings of light. Ludwig was certain that these playful dancing sprites offered guidance and emptied Ludwig of his fears, at least in the midst of a hunt. And where's the one that we got from... I don't remember airs. A Carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. The air sees sentimentality in the warmth of blood and acknowledges visceral attacks as one of the darker hunt techniques. More blood echoes gained from visceral attacks. Perhaps the air is a hunter who bears the echoing will of those before him. Don't remember the Oedon one. No, but this is Oedon Writhe. Okay. Oh, Oedon's a great one. Okay, so the Carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds, Writhe, sees a subtle mucus in the warmth of blood and acknowledges visceral attacks as one of the darker hunter techniques. Human or no, the oozing blood is a medium of the highest grade and the essence of the formless great one, Oedon. Both Oedon and its inadvertent worshippers serendipitously seek the precious blood. So, okay, so there's... Oedon is a great one. I thought we saw like another one, great one, somewhere. Oh yeah, basically the rune resonates with servants of the queen, carrier of the child of blood. Wait a minute, the queen was the carrier of the child of blood? Who yearned for their queen's blood? With the little hope of requirement? Requirement? I assume it's like unrequited Wait, no, is it unrequired love? No. Unreciprocated love. Okay, so that's different. But, yeah, anyway. For them, they find solace in blood rapture that serves as a surrogate for their desires. Hey, here we are. Here's the thing we got from that guy. Claw Mark. A carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. Although the difference is subtle, Runesmith Carol describes the beast as a horrific and unwelcome instinct deep within the hearts of men, while Claw Mark is an alluring invitation to accept this very nature. Okay, there's Oedon again. Communion, Metamorphosis, yeah, we already saw those ones. Yeah, I feel like there's probably like a good chunk of like lore to be dissected from some of these. But okay, let's go ahead and repair our stuff. And then, actually wait. Yeah, okay. Fortify. Can we fortify Beast Cutter? Yeah. There we go. And then... yeah, we should spend some blood at some point for Holy Moonlight Sword. And Lost Boom Hammer, but that will be in a bit. Priority right now, basically, for chunks is Beast Cutter, and then it will be for Boom Hammer. And for everything else, it's right now... so for the smaller upgrades for... what's it called? Holy Blade. But not that Holy Blade, the other Holy Blade. But okay, we're a bit at an impasse. Do I tackle the last Chalice Dungeon that we're intending to tackle, at least for right now, as to avoid spoilers? Or do I push forward? Or do I go back to the DLC and actually look at more stuff there? Because if we push forward in the story, we might finish the game, and that would be very bad. Because that means that everything basically would reset if I actually want to do it, so... let's see, can I even... okay, yeah, here's the Ailing Lauren one, so we need 4 Cold Blood Flower Buds. And more blood, we can crack open a thing for blood there. I think let's do that, and then we'll go back to the DLC. So that's basically enough story for today. We'll do more as a story next time. We'll try and basically better balance things out here. Okay. One of those. And then let's pop open a Cold Blood. A nice cold one. I guess just 3. I don't know how much this is. We're just... wait, are we short? Was it 5,000 or 4,000? 5,500, okay. Cold Blood, here we go. Oh, so close. There we go. Alright, so let's do the Ailing Lauren one. Because yeah, according to my soul's loving friend, there should be a weapon in here. And I guess it's the only Chalice Dungeon with a weapon? Question mark? And then yeah, if we can finish this with time to spare, because I don't know what difficulty this Chalice Dungeon will be in the greater scheme of things. If we can finish it with time to spare, then we'll go a bit more into the DLC. Because I'm still soft guessing 3 to 4 bosses total. Maybe 5, but more likely 4 or 3. So with Ludwig down, in theory, there are 2 to 3 more. And if I'm going off of the pattern from older stuff, it would be 2 more mandatory bosses and an optional boss somewhere in there. Okay, it's actually a bit more well lit than normal. Almost too well lit. My torch is like more of an orange appearance. So, hello. Also, in hindsight, if we're dealing with those type of guys here, Beast Cutter might be better cut out for things. He didn't drop anything. Good, good. I think Tonitrus is actually doing better damage. I figure they're furry, so it's like, you know, Beast Cutter would be the way, but, no. Although Beast Cutter does have the range. Good. Okay, tempering damp blood gemstone, whatever. Okay, what do we have up here? Even though that was a summon, so. Whoop. Oh, hello. We should maybe keep our durability intact for the Tonitrus. Yeah. Heal. Okay. Where are you, bell lady? I know you're in here somewhere, ringing your bell. Okay. She's up there. Phew. I keep... Oh, I'm even seeing zapping. Something tells me whatever is zapping will not be particularly susceptible to, oh. I thought it might have been coming from the floor above, but it's like, it's all kind of crackling around here. You've yet to come across a mimic in the game, so I assume this game doesn't have mimics. Okay, to mold. Yeah, I'm fascinated by how windy inside a dungeon is here, and then like all the electricity. I wonder if the weapon in here is connected to electricity. Because if it is, I mean, on one hand, I love my Zappy Stick. On the other hand, Zappy Stick kind of has a monopoly on zappy stuff right now. Hello? Okay, that's my pop a vial. Okay, switch to the Beast Cutter. Okay, that's a crazy lady, so we know what to expect here. Alright, crazy lady. I know the dance and you know the dance. Whew, boy. That said, I'm not a fan of our dances. There we go. Had to stay focused. Couldn't let my guard down. Okay, ritual blood. Man, already at 50,000 blood and I had barely even entered the dungeon. And that said, I don't hate it. That means all the more level ups, and I will gladly take that. Okay, who are we dealing with in this room? Oh, okay, the hooded wolfmen. I was like, who are the hooded guys? And like, oh, now I remember. A long, long time ago. Okay, not that long ago. I think I technically started Bloodborne, like, right before October was starting, so... My memory ain't that bad. Not yet. Okay, good. Plenty of vials. Oh, actually, in hindsight, with all these guys being of the furry variety, Boomhammer actually might be pretty good here. Dang it. There goes the shiny lizard equivalent. Okay, shining coin. Yeah, man, this entire place is just chock full of blood. 70,000. I barely left the room when I had 50. Okay, vault damp gem, whatever. Oh, in hindsight, actually. Is this a status ailment one? Maybe I shouldn't, like, tempt it here. Okay. Okay. So that's... Every time it gets me. Okay, so that is the pre-first floor optional chunk as we walk away with 77,000 blood. Oh boy. That is a lot of blood. But I will gladly take that off the game's hands. And trust me with the blood. I can do it. I can use it. Okay, let's go ahead and bop the lantern. Pop. I love how it's basically the fawns. Okay, we are definitely going to spend this blood to level up. We can probably get 2 levels up out of it, which I think means that we get the 25 arcane, which means we can probably start putting stuff back into health and stamina.
Welcome, what is it? Very well, let me stand.
Alright. Yeah, 1 arcane. Oh. We don't have enough to get 2 levels worth. Well, let's confirm this.
Farewell, good may you.
Oof, okay, bit of an impasse. Do we spend this on leveling up stuff, or do we try and crack open a blood and level up again? I'm tempted to crack open a blood. Should be a good blood, so let's crack open 3 of these. Cool.
Welcome, what is it? Very well, let me.
Bam! Alright, more endurance. Let's try to get that to 20.
Farewell, good may you.
Okay, then let's repair, and then we'll invest whatever's left over into items. Which I'm thinking to be the blood crystal stuff for upgrade. Okay, good. Guess yeah, then we can start upgrading the holy sword. The proper holy sword, not the other holy sword. Which is still pretty good at the vampire castle. Okay, let's get 2 of those. Alright, back into this blood-rich place. Kind of funny that, like, if you have to set foot into, like, the actual Chalice Dungeon proper, and it's like the side optional area, 77,000. Whew. I do wonder, though, how hard this place would be if I wasn't the level I currently am. Like, is this meant to be a hard dungeon, an easy dungeon, an in-between? Skill-based dungeon so hard, but the enemies maybe don't have like a lot of like defense? It's hard to tell. And there's our boss door. Okay, everybody. Single file, if you would. Yep. Good. Up to 14,000. Love to see it. Yeah, I was like, this is a big one, meaning he does the roar that empowers the others. Yeah. Too bad, all things considered. I got healed as well. And stand on the back. Okay, Blood Vial, which we might as well top off if these guys are dropping that. Okay, Fire Damp Blood Gemstone. Alright, come on, good sir. Okay, we got a ladder going up. I think we've cleared out all the robed little fur balls. Oh, nope. Or no. My brain mixed up. I was like, oh, there's another passage, but then I was answering my question about the fur balls, and I was like, no, it looks like we defeated them all. And this guy came along and proved me wrong. Excellent, there's that blood vial I was waiting for. Okay, this is like the previous template one we went across. There should be a merchant this way. Because that's where I found in that one accidental random one I did, the Beast Cutter variants. Oh, hello. Trap that I did not see, but thankfully did not trigger. But I will trigger now. Okay, more blood vials. In fact, so many blood vials I will cap off. Okay, let's clear out whatever poison this is. I guess let's get a whiff. Let's see. Oh. I guess it's just a normal one. It's not like a debuff scented one. Swapping to club mode more often to just like much more quickly bop these things. I guess chalice ingredients. Yep. Oop, okay, good. I already took care of those. But okay, and yeah, like I thought, only optional stuff. I do enjoy that we're back at 45,000 blood again. Okay, I think this was the only ladder here. And my neighbor's doing something. My wall is making weird knocking, scratching sounds. Okay, what do we got in here? Okay, no lever, which means no crazy lady. Room's almost too empty, honestly. Oh, hello. I don't know why I swapped to the range mode, but I did. Back, let's get the Tonitress back out here. I do love the crackling electricity. Okay, don't see any other loitering wolfmen. Crazy lady, crazy lady. Alright. It's that time again. Whoop, that is not what I meant to do. Good. You know, in hindsight, actually, all the crackling electricity, that kind of like the Frankenstein element I was waiting for. Like I said, the original vision I had for this game, like not knowing a whole lot about it going into it, outside of, you know, from the maker of Dark Souls, it's like, you know, the gothic horror stuff, so, you know, werewolves, vampires, which at that point, like, you gotta have a Frankenstein's monster in there. Dr. Frankenstein with all the electricity going on. It's all coming together. Okay, I think that's... Oop. I don't know how I missed this free blood over here. Oh, no, blood gem. Blood gem. Blood gemstone, there we go. Okay. Guess what we could... no, we should probably go back to the dream. I was thinking it's like, what I could do is open this up and see if there's a side passage. I'd assume... nah, but there is. Okay, never mind. We're gonna gamble. We're gonna gamble the 65,000 blood. I don't know why I'm gambling in hindsight. I'm just like, why am I doing this? But I'm doing this so we can end with even more. Hello. I'm gonna beat you now. Okay, more blood. Which... and let's just keep ourselves topped off here if we're gonna be doing something stupid. Okay, no ambush from the sides. Hello, everybody. Yep, good, good, thank you. Look, if you're gonna make up your mind about attacking me or not, that'd be great. Oop, hello. Don't, you vanish. Dang. I was hoping for weapon upgrade materials, but no, I'll take the gem. Left or right? Left looks like a bridge, which makes me think that... I mean, right looks like a bridge, which means the left is probably the area going downward? Yep, it is. Ooh. Okay. Bolt damp blood gemstone. Nice, nice. And okay, let's stick to the upper path with the assumption that we can just drop down to the lower path when we want to. Ooh. This is new. Did not expect this in the Chalice Dungeon. A giant canyon. You know what, we're gonna cap off. Don't break, don't break, don't break, don't send me plummeting to my death. Okay, more lightning zaps. But is it an enemy or is it a room? Oh, this smoky, obscuring fog. I do see someone through it. Hello, I'm gonna beat you. An unguarded chest. Why does that make me feel uneasy? Just in case a crazy lady is hiding here somewhere. Ooh. Why do I hear the predator? Aha! Okay, I see you spiders. Dang it. There we go. Yep, more on that side too. Are there any above? I mean, there might be, but hard to tell. Yep, yep, yep. Alright, let's loot this place. Okay, ritual blood. Nothing. Here we go. More ritual blood. I am now going to call the pattern of all these side chests being ritual blood. Nothing. Nothing. Ah, gem mold. Alright. And... Oddfire Damp Blood Gem 4. Rolls off the tongue, that name. But okay. A number of curiosities here. Mainly in that this canyon, like, are all those paths actual paths? Or is it like decorative paths? To imply depth where there isn't any. I mean, I think obviously that bridge down there is going to be accessible from the other path I noted. Don't collapse, don't collapse, don't collapse. I still don't know why sometimes I see the bridges collapse and sometimes I don't. Okay, yeah, we're going to take the proper path down here. Get the zappy stick nice and charged. Thought I heard something, which I was kind of wondering if, like, spiders might drop down, but... Okay, looks like our rear is secure. Hello, slime. I didn't see you there, but I think that's the point. And speaking of, let's make sure that we're topped off here. If the slime gets us, it could drain a good portion of our health, so if we're a tiny bit low, that's the difference between life and death. Speaking of which, don't collapse me, bridge. This bridge looks way more rickety than the other one. Okay, one of those things from the Nightmare Frontier. Which does mean this is effective against them. Ooh, forgot they could do that. Okay, 3 Blood Vials. Nice, nice. Okay, ritual blood. Expected. It's like, yeah, not exactly what I would have preferred, but... Okay, back across the scary rickety bridge. Just don't think about the bridge. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, good. Phew. Again, we've seen them collapse, but usually in dungeons where collapsing doesn't mean instant death. But okay, I think that is all of this side passage here. I don't think there was any traps. Wait. Oh, yes. Here we go. And... nope. Didn't think the main hall is down this way. Okay. And now back to the dream with these over 100,000 blood. So much blood, you wouldn't believe. And back to the dream. Probably 2 level ups, I assume.
Very well. Let me.
Let's get endurance, get vitality. Yep, only the 2. Okay, now with the remaining 20,000,
May you.
let's first repair, because we've been using a lot of our zappy stick. Repair. Whoopsie. Boom, boom. Nothing new in the fortifying department. Yep. Although let's take a look here. Okay, fortify. If we want to fortify the Holy Moonlight Sword, we need 3. I guess let's just like, well, Okay, what if I buy only these? We can buy 10 of them with 100 left over. We'll buy 9 of them to have some blood left over to actually upgrade. So, fortify. Bam, bam, and cool. Alright. I think we're ready to go ahead and tackle this boss in here. I do wonder how many floors deep this one will be. Comparatively to the others, that is. Oh, resistant to bolt for Henrik's old thing. Was once partners with Father Gascoigne. Oh. I do love all the like little lore tidbits about the world. I do wish these Soulsborne games had like more like immediate story, but I do approve of how they do all the side story. Which, you know, hardly shocking since that's usually what gives the most praise for these games, but I just want to put my voice to the choir. I too enjoyed Beast Possessed Soul. Hello? Let's try the old beast cutter. Oh, you're like a little baby version. That was a baby falcon punch. Okay, ouch. Heal. I think Zappy Stick better. Ah, thought it was safe. Definitely give this guy that he has he has a good chunk of health. feel like he does like combine spell casting and physical. It's a bit of a waste, but we're going to cap off. Good combo on his part. That is why topping off is a good idea. Focused on him. Thought he would run away from that. Some stamina. Phew. He had gumption, I'll give him that. Fire, damp, blood gem. And yeah, that was overall basically a fun fight. Bump. Alright, down the floor. Okay, ailing lure on layer 2. There we are, here's the side door. Okay. What do we have in here? Rats? We know how to deal with rats. Kind of. They have killed us before. The one thing about these rats is that they have noticeably more health than normal rats tend to have. Okay. Let's not use a blood vial since we only got 8 left. I have the pebble still equipped? No. I do have executioner gloves though. To try things out here. Okay, that was not the damage I was hoping for 3 bullets. Okay, I really should pop another one. Actually, in hindsight... Good old zappy stick. Rare for you to fail me. Okay, I don't think there's any side paths, right? Oh, not seeing any side paths. Oh, hello. Phew. Did I see something just run away? Okay. Hello, Torch Dude. Okay, and any rats that want to come follow me one at a time? Yeah, you. How many rats are there? Alright, good. Okay, now that we cleared this out, might as well investigate. Oh, there's even more rats. Okay, oil urn. Uh-oh. Good sir, I did not expect this. Okay. Might as well get my tentacles. Tentacle work in. Whew. Okay, tempering damp blood gemstone. Ooh, did not expect a hunter down here. If things get any more dicey, we might need to retreat. Can't tell if normal werewolf or not. Is it alone? And which way is it facing? More blood vials, that's exactly what I wanted. So it looks like this is kind of the failure room for whatever's up above. damage. Okay, I feel a bit more comfortable now that we're at 5 Blood Vials. Still not a lot, but it's, thought I heard something. But enough to hopefully see us through at least this little area here. Which in hindsight, I don't remember... Am I in a side path? Yeah, I'm in a side path. So like, is this the floor or is this a side path? It's a side path. Okay, what do you got? Frenzied cold blood. Ritual blood. Okay, it's one of these rooms. Aha, okay, so it's one of the mouth wolves. Does it have any helpers? I don't see any helpers. Oopsie. Okay, ouch. For a second I thought the ragdolling was about to attack me again. Alright. Let's loot this room dry. Hey, Beast Claw! Is that the weapon I've been looking for? Yeah! Beastly weapon wielded by the irreverent Izzy, crafted by chiseling the long bones of an undead dark beast and fastening them to the weapon. The bones are still alive, and when unleashed, grants its wielder a spurt of beastly power. As flesh is flayed and blood is sprayed, the beast within awakens, and in time, the wielder of this weapon surges with both strength and feverish reverie. Okay. And yet not blood attack. Interesting. Let's see what's in these chests here. I assume more chalice ingredients. Although I assumed a chalice ingredient in that thing, and that was the weapon we've been looking for. Yay! Though I still intend on finishing out the dungeon, though. Like, ideally, we can still do all 10 of the, like, preset Chalice Dungeon stuff. As part of the Did we play and beat Bloodborne stuff challenge. Okay, more cold blood flower buds. Alright, back up we go. Okay, I think we're in the clear until we get to the lantern. Okay, here are all the rats, which came in from over there, meaning this is the way out. Yes, because here was the initial chamber of rats. Also, I'm a bit curious, since we have this whole wide room to ourselves. Let's see how this weapon is. Whoopsie, wrong one. There we are. Okay, nice and quick. I do enjoy an uppercut as a charge attack. Oh, okay. I kind of expected like something like this to maybe drain my blood or something, but no. Ooh, I get like a full wolf hand. That's my left hand, which means Nice. And if I charge? Okay. Berserk Barrage. And then if I end it. Okay, it doesn't like update my dodge, which makes sense, but I was kind of wondering if it'd be like dual blades in Monster Hunter. Okay, let's actually put put an upgraded weapon back onto our slot here. Bam! Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. These rats were over. I lured them into this hall. Okay, let's bop the lantern and back to the dream to level up. And still good on time. We've still got about an hour left. So that does mean that this Chalice Dungeon will probably take up the remaining time? Maybe?
Very well, let me.
Okay, let's see here. There we go. Let's hit it up to 40, so that is now maxed. Because from what I've heard from my Souls Living friend, anything beyond 40, like you see a massive drop-off in like diminishing returns. There we are. And then let's try to get endurance to 25.
Farewell, good. May you.
Okay, and then let's repair our items. Okay, good. And that leaves enough to buy two more of the bloodstone, blood things. Bam! Wait, how many of this do we have? Okay, we have 5. We need 8 to get the Moonlight Holy Blade thing up to using the twin bloodstone shards. Alright, back into this super blood-rich Chalice Dungeon. This is pretty good for all the level ups we're getting. Should be enough to hopefully kind of carry us through the DLC, and then we can kind of beat the game. I do know one thing I've been kind of spoiled on, is that I do know there's a true end. So there's a regular end, and there's a true end. So we might beat the game regularly, and then I'll look up stuff how to get the true end later, and then basically, like, that'll probably be part of this, the Bloodborne series. Okay, don't see anyone guarding up above here. So let's stick to the... Oh, wait, no, this is Boster, ain't it? Yeah. What? Ah, slime. Oh, dropped a pebble, which we can't pick up. Okay, we're keeping an eye out for slimes on the roof. Hello. Okay, good. Thought I saw one of the coffins flicker, but looks fine. And yeah, we'll go top to bottom in terms of exploration. Oh, okay. Nothing down there. I do wonder if doing the charge up takes durability from the weapon or not. Let's see. 90. Okay. At the very least, it's not like one durability per charge. Yeah, I probably shouldn't spam charge it so much. Alright, where's your summoner? There she is. Okay, good. Bullets. More bullets. Okay, there's the boss lever. I don't see a crazy knife lady. But I don't necessarily trust that's not the case. Okay, what was that? Okay, I did a good chunk of damage. Whoa! Okay, we're gonna top off again. Grab this. Nah, I think sneaking up, or quote unquote, sneaking up is the way. Ooh. Laid flat on my feet. Is this thing? Alright. Heal. Heal. Uh-oh. Thank you for coming up. Alright. Try this again. Like a wolf with a tentacle face shooting fireballs. But lost door opened. Okay, nothing that way. Which way was which? Okay, here's the room that didn't go anywhere, but I came into this room from there. Ah, yes, and I followed the spiders for the summoner, so this is unexplored. Okay, 3 blood vials. 2 bullets. Okay, so they would have done that to me had I given them the chance. Okay, frenzied cold blood. I assume this connects over to the other passage, the one that I didn't take. So good to know that they prepare such things as like giant rolling boulders. Okay. So I went up here, making sure I'm not missing a passage. Then I came in here, went there, spiders lured me there. Okay. Yeah, I think we've explored all the floor. Back down. Wait, no. We go further down. Oh, but wait, no, I think there actually might be a part we didn't explore. Those are the pebbles. Oh, no, okay, I guess we're good. Well, let's look if there's a side passage first. I want to say I'd be a bit surprised if there... No, okay, I shouldn't be surprised about this anymore. Hello. My poor Tonitrus getting its work in. There we go. Excellent. I like to try and stay in the surplus for Blood Vials. I will not open that right now. And doors. Nice. A bell, ladies, I hear. Oh, is that the same room, I wonder? Okay. You know, we gotta be careful. How many are there? Yeah, like I thought, it's more than one. There you are. Whew. What? Alright, there's another one somewhere. Quicksilver Bullets. Let's open this passage while we can. Although, new spiders aren't coming out, so maybe that was just like a... Every now and then, some of the summons don't die when the summoner dies, so... Maybe it was just another pseudo-glitch like that? Okay, Quicksilver Bullets. Blood Vial. Okay, oil urn. I'm gonna actually use a blood vial. Line of sight. Alright, cool. We're alone. Yep. Then it's gonna go beast mode. Okay, fire damp blood gem. Alright, ritual blood 4. Okay, back out we go. We kind of ran through a lot of stuff to try and get to the summoners. So, a bit disoriented. I think there's a giant wolf in here. Yep, there was. Okay, good, good. That's good. Not gem, the vial. There we go. Back into the surplus. Okay, what else do we have in here? More blood vial. Even more blood vial. Nice. It's okay. So, these rooms connect. That goes out to there. Yeah, we got a chest with something in it. And this was the entryway. Yes. Alright, so passage fully explored. Let's go back to the dream with our 140,000 blood. Woo! I'm just gonna constantly be impressed by how much blood I'm getting. A very nice dungeon for grinding. Not that we're grinding, but like, if I was grinding and I wanted to like get my levels to an absurd high, this is the place. For now. Alright, how many levels can we get?
Very well. Let me.
Okay. Dun dun. Nope. Alright, so we can get 2. That endurance to 23.
Farewell, good heart. May you.
Okay, and then let us go ahead and repair. Cool, cool. And then, let's see, how many blood shards can we get? 21. Let's go to 19 instead to save some blood. We can actually afford to upgrade. My poor throat's getting up there here. Okay, let's see. Fortify. There we go. Boom! Oh, we do not have a lot of twin bloodstone shards. But yeah, so let's keep upgrading that. And then, where is the claws? Here we go. Bam! Okay. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll cash out the vials. Alright, let's see what the floor 2 boss is here. Hopefully there's only 3 floors. We can actually beat this today. We have about 40 minutes left. Although for me the recording's been a bit longer, which is why my voice might be getting a bit weak. But I'm glad we got through Ludwig. That is tangible progress that we can take to the proverbial bank. I'll be curious what the rest of the Hunter's Nightmare is like. Like, Hunter is like, and then it's like, comma, like, I wonder if it's going to be more like Dream-ish, or more Hunter-ish, or what have you. I think I hear a pig. Oh, let's start beast. Let's go. I fought you a number of times. I hate that move so much. It always breaks target. Woo. was a lot of damage still. Top off just because. Nice. Top off. Oh, I realized I kind of like walked away a bit there. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot he has that move. The, like, suddenly start eating me move. Insta-kill. Just like the olden days. I do wonder if Beast Cutter Club form might be better here. I'm also a bit tempted to try out the Boom Hammer. It's only +6, but +6 nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, it's blasphemous as it sounds. So let's try swapping out the Tonitrus. For... where's my Boom Hammer? Here we go. Yeah, well, first start out with the club. Oh! Top off, actually. Okay, I think it's time to try the hammer. Whew. Uh-oh. Been trapped. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, we'll try the flame wave. Man, whenever he can get that off, that is just... Whew. Reload! Okay, ouch. Really gotta get in the habit of one swing reload there. Ouch. Oh, no, the wrong one. Alright, dang. Shouldn't have been able to counter that, but oh well. Okay, good, good. Well, actually, top off, because it keeps on doing the munch down. Alright, good, good. Whew. I couldn't quite tell what he was doing because of the darkness, but thankfully not punished. Top off. Alright. Let's see her move. time to get antidote. Something. Oh no. Good. Not good. Not good. Oh, I didn't realize that the damage. I was like, out of healing. I should trying to finish the deal. That said, I think basically Tonitrus is the better bet there. I think I'd actually had it equipped. I could have finished the fight. Whew. It's like the third version of this monster we're fighting, but always gives me trouble. Alright, good old Tonitrus. My faithful, loyal companion through these years. And by years, I mean about a month, if not less than that. Given I didn't start the game with Tonitrus. Stamina back. Okay. There we go. I don't know what happened to the logic, but... that one. In. Dang. Come on. Top off just in case. He's exploding? Yeah. Oof. Quite a few blood vials there, but we did it. Ailing Lauren Chalice, Damping Blood Tunge Gem 5, and Bloodstone Chunk. Nice. Oh, no. I must have been holding the X to dismiss all those. Good exercise, that. Whew. Alright, let's go down a floor. Ah, okay, no side path right away here. Alright, let's bop the lamp. Okay, back to the dream. I think this is... I think this is enough for at least one level up. Whew. This Chalice Dungeon's got hands in terms of just like, whew, it definitely presses you. Alright. Endurance. Maybe after this we'll probably put stuff into skill, I'm thinking.
Farewell, good heart, may you.
Alright. My poor Tonitrus, how damaged are you? Ooh, pretty beat up. Okay. Can we fortify anything? Nope, not yet. Like we could use some insight to get some of the the other upgrade materials here, but... Oh, they have chunks now. Ooh, 20 each? Ooh. Yeah, no to that right now. Although, let's go ahead and, yeah, let's invest in these still. Yeah, we'll just go all in for right now. Although, in hindsight, how did that fight affect our Blood Vial stock? Are looking a bit gangly. Got 53 out of 100 in stockpile. So we should probably invest the next chunk of blood outside of leveling up into, Blood Vials. That's what they're called. Wow. My brain. I am not always there. All there, that is. And yeah, looking at the time, basically we got about maybe 20-ish minutes left, and then, so in that regard, we'll finish out the Chalice Dungeon for today. Fingers crossed, like, assuming the final boss of this Chalice Dungeon doesn't give us an immense headache. Yeah, we'll basically do more of the DLC, and maybe a smidge more of the, mainline stuff next time. Come on, just go down. Okay, where's your summoner? Oof. Okay, ouch, ouch. Okay, there we are. The summoner is this direction, I see. Hello. Are you being summoned by a different lady spider? Oh, probably. There's... Yep, I hear a bell. Okay, as much as I don't want to, let's pop a healing vial. Okay, forensic cold blood. Okay, here we go. Figured they dropped something. Some bullets. Nice, nice. Okay, we kind of rushed into here due to the summoning of spiders. Okay, Quicksilver Bullets. So let's quickly take a peek at where we just came from. Okay, boss door. We saw something wandering about in here. Aha. Okay, good, good. Oh, this is a new type of room. Okay, good to know. So there's one of my summons for fighting the Chalice boss. Okay, tomb mold. Can't fully tell what that is, so I'm gonna top off just in case. Building a dead body, which is interesting. Sage's hair, also interesting. Also, I do kind of like the Egyptian tomb look this has going on here. Good. Saw that fireball up there, so let's try not to get hit by that. Yep, it's one of those guys again. Oh, alright, there's more than one. Did he drop down? No. It's interesting that we're seeing new tile set bits here. I'm always reminded of this old tabletop game I played as a kid at my aunt's place that was like this labyrinth that like every time it was someone's turn you could like shove your preset tile thing like into the labyrinth and it would shove off like it would push off another one. And you had to basically do that to try and like get to your objectives in the labyrinth, and first one to get that all like would win. It was a pretty fun game. I really enjoyed that. I think it was literally called like Labyrinth. Okay, I'm not seeing a way to get up to those two guys. Oh no, I hear a bell. We'll be fighting upstream at some point. Okay, so I guess then maybe that place is an exit only. Wait, here we go. Got it turned around here in terms of which way was the room oriented. This? No, okay, that's just natural light. Okay. I didn't hear anything through the door, but always good to check. Oh no. I know where we are. That means the fireball guys are gonna be around here. Yep, there's one. And given I heard the bell, I should keep my back secured. We're gonna top off because that felt like I came dangerously close to death. Okay, called blood, flower, blood, blah, 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 blood, bud, blood, blah, 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 blah. I swear, this is the most tongue-twistery of all the Souls games. Good. Doing a quick pass here, given that we did hear the bell. And that's where it came in from. We kind of heard the bell when leaving, so I'd assume it'd be around... Oh. How did I not get this? Okay, punch and blood cocktail. What is up with this room? So it's like a drop-down room. Oh, it's that room overlooking where we were before. Okay. Because there's a summoner for the final boss in this place. Okay, that means the bell's probably this way. Okay. I am slightly disturbed that I do not see the source of the bell anymore. Why is she glowing suddenly? These things give you enough trouble as it is, these ladies. Alright, back away. Good, nice and clean. Okay, Okay, let's get all our little freebies here. Ritual blood just found on the ground, huh? Okay, some bulk paper. Blood vial. Now, think about it. I wonder if the last boss of this place, given the wolf theme and the lightning theme, I wonder if it's that giant dark beast that we fought. But more powerful, which it's a bit of a scary prospect. Especially since it means that Tonitrus is basically out of the equation at that point. But we'll just have to see if my horrible, horrible guess is correct. I'm still intrigued that I heard the bell ringing, and yet we have not come across neither a summoner nor their summons. Oh, in hindsight, it's probably in the optional passageway coming up here. Yeah, okay, yep. Kinda lines up with like where the rooms should kinda be, so... Oh, no, I guess not. I kind of expected it to be on that side, not here. Whoa, hello. That was a surprise in the door. Oh. Can you not get out? What a shame. What a shame. I guess I'm just gonna have to whip you from here. Wanna give me a blood vial to make up for the one you used? Nope. Whoop. Search corpse. Okay. That's fine. It's a gemstone. It's fine. Okay. Up, spider. Ah! Oh, no loot. How pitch black the spider was really made it blend in with the corner. I hear snarling from the wall. And one, two. I do enjoy my extra stamina these days. Ah, Beast Cutter is such a good weapon. Okay, we got a blood vial. Another blood vial. Wait, was there anything over here? No. Okay, nothing on the other side. Rickety bridge, I don't like rickety bridges. Okay, good. Well, let's try to ensure that no combat gets near that bridge. Okay, we're able to dodge that. Given I hear quite a few things stomping around down there. For the best. And that thing's glowing the same color as that other one was. Dang it. I thought I was hidden. Okay. So in theory, it should be running up the stairs, right? I might be able to slam down on it. Ouch. Okay, so it healed off of that, so yes, that Bloodborne means that they heal off of their attacks. I'm gonna assume this is a Blood Vial. Yeah! Sometimes you roll the dice and you actually win. Hello. Who else is down here? Okay, that's the room that we passed over. Okay, back up. And where the beast was patrolling. Making sure there's no traps, because it seems like they're adding new types of traps these days between the hole in the ground there and the one boulder. Hello. I see who's in that room. So that's where the source of the ringing was. Okay, ideally that's the only summoner here. Okay, Madman's Knowledge. Such a pitch dark room. Okay, Frenzied Cold Blood. Huh. Is it just a dead end? I originally thought there really would be the coffin here, because we are in a side path if my forgetful memory is correct. Ooh, free blood vial that I did not pick up. Yeah, okay, this is like purely dead end. So I guess basically it did have the summoner, so it's like, had I ignored it, in theory, the summoner would keep summoning spiders. Although the other path's pretty far away. Okay, let's go into the growling room. I debate on topping off. Yeah, we're gonna top off just given all the growling makes me worry if there's like a big growly guy here. Come on, I knew you were there. And now we've attracted all this attention. Okay, I see quite a few traps in here. Oh, that's where that sound was from. Okay. Oh. Didn't think it was gonna back off there. Okay, did we disarm all the traps? Oop, hello. Okay, good. That was disarmed, and that was the same. Oh, two of these things. Alright, what do we got? Ah, two Bastards of Lorne. Excellent. We were looking for some of those for another Chalice Dungeon, but like I said, we won't be doing it in case of spoilers. So if we do it, it'll be New Game Plus. Okay. Feels weird that I'm walking away from this, but I guess... Oh no. Okay. This isn't gonna be fun. There's a guy over there. So once we're in aggro range, we can't stay on the bridge that long. Off you go. Aha, okay. Here we go. Here's where the coffin normally is. Okay. One of the big guys doesn't appear to have any helpers. Ouch. Ow. Okay, that was a bit too close for comfort. Whew. Okay, good. And convert back. Alright, we'll start with the coffin. Dash these things first, though. Okay, two more Bastards of Lorne. Nice. Blooming Cold Blood Flower. And another Blooming Cold Blood Flower. Okay, well that seems to be about it for these side passages here. I am kind of tempted to use a wolf mark to get back, but should be okay. Just not thinking about it. Or trying to, at least. Okay. I dislike the fact that I have to not think about it twice here. And yet again, I know I'm in a side path, but I can't remember if this is before or after floor 3. I think it's after. You know, it's a good thing that didn't kill me. Because what a way to go. From just like, oopsie, I forgot about that trap. Alright, back up. And be careful of the hole. Like the rickety sound effects. Alright, good. Alright. Where am I? Here we go. And this is where the wolf, like, popped out of the box at us. Excellent. And then, yep, the actual boss. Down that way. So let's real quick, and yeah, we have 190,000, so let's definitely take this chance to level up. Okay, back to the dream. And we'll probably summon the hunter summoners to try and help with the fight. Alright, channel. Alright, endurance, skill, 3 level ups. Wow. What a time to be alive. I guess I could put stuff in the blood tinge. Now we'll do that next, basically. We'll get the skill of 15 first, and then we'll get blood tinge to 15.
Farewell, good. May you.
Okay, and let's get some blood vials. Oh, dang, I forgot. I should have repaired first. Oopsie. Okay, this is fixable. Let's pop a blood. There we go. Good old reliable tonitress. Okay, back in we go. Layer 3. I don't think we came across an extra summoning bell in the side passage, so we should be good. It was just the one in that side room that I'll need to remember where it was. Man, I'm still sad those executioner gloves, like, you know, wrathful spirits, and it's like, that was a very tiny amount of blood. I mean, that it did damage. Yes, English. Okay, let's go get the helper. As ever, summoners are my bane. Alright, Beastclaw, Yosef. Oh boy, I swear, how'd I die to that? How'd I die to that either? Alright, Beastclaw. Let's just ignore that for now. I made a mistake by not doing that earlier, and ignore the beast in there. Okay, no additional summon. I'm guessing the Dark Claw Beast. Prove me wrong or right, game. Oh no, it's an abhorrent beast. Okay, ouch. Not too surprised. Ooh, cool. was cool. If I can only dodge that properly. Oh, did he like air pressure punch me? Huh. Okay. So our theory is correct that basically it does have electricity, which means that Zappy Stick, as much as I love Tonitrus, will probably not do it here. Beast Cutter was doing some work, so it wasn't bad. But I do feel like that was the wrong menu. Should still swap out Tonitrus for something. I'm thinking maybe... yeah, the Amagadabra arm. Though I guess maybe the Boom Hammer could also be good. Seriously! Seriously! I hadn't even moved! Freaking summoners. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh. Why, sure. Every freaking summoner I hate so very much. Ouch. Vitus, what are you doing? Finally. Yeah, I think. There we go. Mid-combat. I'm just gonna assume that's what Vitus is doing to me. Just like, hold on. Gotta swap myself around. Again. Transform. Okay, given the time that we're at for today, we'll do one more of this, and if we can't beat it, we'll save this guy for next time. Man, where does the day go? I swear. Come on. Oh, nope, wrong button. It's gonna run. It's gonna run. If we don't run, the freaking spider's gonna be like, we're here now. Time to screw your day up. And I gotta say, neither of the hunters has really been like, man, I gotta have me one of these. So we will not be summoning them. But okay, probably... maybe the Whirligig. Maybe. bit too slow. Okay, ouch. Yeah, I think it has to come down to be a spinner again. Whoa! Alright, I didn't realize that that whirlwind could do that. Didn't realize I was fighting Joe Higashi. Wait, I have 23,000. Got / getting ready. Yep, powered up. Cool. Yeah, should have dodged. Slow but steady race here. Time to get out safely, but I did not. Well-timed punch, sir. Okay, though. Got them down to half health. You know, normally I try not to do this, but we're actually going to do it one more time. Because me taking it careful there, that was progress. You know, one more time. That's a winner takes video, but I'm already happy quite enough that we took down Ludwig today. I will take my victory where I can. Okay. Nope, we don't need the summons. That accursed bell, I hear the bell. Just came in fifth swinging. Dang it, I tried dodging back but accidentally committed. Okay, that was a waste of time on my part. I thought he was doing the run punch. Maybe this one last time was a mistake. It's like proper gladiatorial combat going on here. Nice. Yep, dead. I was like, do I survive? No. Okay. We'll go ahead and call it here today. We already made plenty of progress. We can always take care of this guy next time. Oh boy. Been a long recording for me, but no, I'm happy with the progress. We did story progress, we've made Chalice Dungeon progress, we've made DLC progress. That is a triple threat right there. And oh no, yes, actually, let's we are going to return to the dream because I do not trust doing my little farewell, you know, like wrapping up speech here while the spiders are coming. Ugh. But okay. Yes, like I said, triple threat. All things good. We did some good stuff today, and yeah, we will basically tackle that guy next time because I think we have his number. It's just a matter of basically juking and putting in some time. I don't think it'll be time enough that I'll need to edit it like I did for Ludwig, but we'll see. But alright, until then, later.